How's it going, everybody? Chris Cards back through the mail Monday. Gonna take a trip to the vault this week. All 6 returns, probably 1 to 2 years old. We're gonna start off with the first one, August of 2020. So almost exactly 2 years old for this return. Let's see who we've got. Figured I'd go through the box and just pick out 6 envelopes and open them up. And we got Mr. Phil Niekro, the late, great Phil Niekro. This is what, August of 2020. He passed away December 26, 2020. So once I get to these cards, which are hopefully signed by the late, great Phil Niekro, they would have been signed just a few months prior to his death. He was diagnosed with cancer, passed away in his sleep, and here we go. Phil Niekro on an 87 Topps Tiffany and a 74 Topps with a Hall of Fame inscription, 1997. The only person elected to the Hall of Fame in 1997 was Phil Niekro. There you guys go. Nice, shiny, glossy back of the Tiffany card. Glad I got both of these cards in before he passed. $20 a piece, so $40. I dragged my feet for probably a year on getting Phil Niekro, and I'm glad I didn't wait any longer, and that's sort of my philosophy when it comes to getting some of these guys signed. Maybe they're going to cost a little bit of money, but you better get them while you still can, because they're more than likely going to be more expensive once they stop signing. So Phil Niekro, 300-plus game winner, oldest player to play in the major leagues till 48 years old. He was the oldest till 2007 when Julio Franco of the Mets at that time broke his record by playing at the age of 49. 24 seasons in the bigs by Mr. Phil Niekro, the longest period of playing time without appearing in a World Series game. Played for a bunch of teams. Indians, Braves, Cubs, Yanks, all those guys. And there you guys have it. Phil Niekro, his information, of course, is irrelevant. Irrelevant? Somehow I merged the words irrelevant and elephant. I'm not sure how that happens, but I guess if you talk long enough and do enough of these videos, weird stuff happens. That sounds like one terrifying animal. But there you guys go. There are the cards prior to me setting them off. And my philosophy on sending these Tiffany cards, if I'm going to spend $20, I might as well get that nicest version of that card possible signed, as opposed to, say, just a regular old base Topps from 87, although they might actually adhere the autograph much better. In fact, they do. Thankfully, on these 2 cards, or especially the 87 Topps Glossy, it came out perfect. So very happy to get these back by Phil Niekro. And do I have the 84 Topps from my other autographs that I'm chasing? I don't know. I don't know. I'll have to look. I think this is the only time I sent him, obviously. And there you guys have it. Phil Niekro for our first return. How about that, guys? Let's see who else we can unearth from the vault. And see, let's see who these next 5 guys are. We won't have to wait too long on this next one. It's going to be Fred Valentine. Fred Valentine played parts of 7 seasons with both the Orioles and the Senators. In fact, he had a couple of trips with the Orioles. Let's open this up and not wreck the address label, because I do stick the address label in with the autographed card inside the penny sleeve and the card saver, because that's what I do. I do stuff like that. I mean, why not? It doesn't take up any room whatsoever. And every single time I get an address label, I tell you guys I must protect it at all costs, and I must save it. And there we guys go. Fred Valentine need speech therapy. I had speech therapy when I was a youngster, really young. Might need to take a few more refresher courses on that. And there you guys go. Fred Valentine. Looks like he had a pretty crappy marker for most of these. And looks like the very far right autograph there, he got a new marker, and it looks awesome. Fred Valentine, pretty good little outfielder for a few years. Played 1 year in Japan as well. Awesome signer. His information is still relevant. Even though these cards are a few years old, I will make sure the addresses are updated if there are any changes. And with Mr. Valentine, there are no changes. You got some beautiful cards out there to go chasing after if you want to get them signed. So if you got any of those cards, or if you want to spend a couple bucks, you can pick them up on eBay and send them off to Mr. Fred Valentine. He will still sign, even at the rightful age of, I think he's 87 now, 87 years young. So very nice to get this one back. Let's move on to return number 3. All right, guys, we continue opening up the vault. We've got May of 2020 in here, over 2 years old. First 2 were from August of 2020. So these are all, I just picked up a stack, so they're all in the same time frame as far as returns are concerned. So that makes sense. We've got Jeff Twitty. Jeff Twitty signed an 81 Fleer card, the only baseball card he was on that wasn't some oddball card. We've got a signature card signed and a Royals sticker, which I think is from 89 Fleer or 90 Fleer. One of those years. You guys can correct me. Jeff Twitty 1980 Royals, 2-1 with a 6.04 ERA. That's it. 33 hits in 22 and a third innings. Not great. Drafted by the Royals in the 25th round of the 1970-something draft. And there you guys go, Jeff Twitty. I sent this off a couple years ago. I only had one card of his, so I had to, you know me and my mentality. I'm like, I got to get more than one thing signed. So I sent him a signature card and a Royal sticker, because God knows what I'm going to do with the hundreds of team trading stickers I got from that Fleer set, which is like, I have a lot, let's just say. All right, guys, Jeff Twitty, return number 3. Let's move on to number 4. All right, gang, return number 4 from Kansas City, Kansas, May 2nd, 2020. Let's rip into this bad boy, see who we have, and we've got Mr. Ken Berry. I saw him in there. Come on out, Ken. Oh, he sent a little note along with the cards. We will see what that is here in a second. Let's check out these cards. I got a 75 Topps Mini. Very nice. Ken Berry signed very nicely there. Blue Sharpie. Ken Berry played quite a few years. Pretty good player. 2-time Gold Glove Award winner. 1967 All-Star. 9 years with the White Sox. 3 with the Angels. 14 years career total. Gold Glove center fielder. He is writing a novel, which includes much of my baseball experience. It is going to be a baseball book like none other, including baseball, romance, some sci-fi, and many of my experiences in paperback format. Holy cow, that is going to be one wild novel. That is a lot to put in one book. Ken Berry, a man who clearly updates his own Wikipedia page, depending on the very detailed nuances that are included upon his career, statistics and achievements and stuff like that. So, pretty funny if you check it out anytime soon, which you probably will not. But there you guys go, Ken Berry. I sent him a lot of cards. Ken Berry, 1974 Topps for my autograph top set, which, by the way, last Saturday, I put up my latest update. So, a couple days ago, I put up the 74 Topps update, put in 10 more cards. Check out that video if you haven't done so already. Ken Berry there on a 65 rookie card with, who was that? Mr. Gibson. Mr. Gibson, who was a pretty good signer. Joel Gibson was a good signer until about 2013 or 14 when he passed away. So, if you are chasing that set, which God bless you if you are, that is going to be an impossible set to achieve. You can get that card probably off of eBay, signed by Gibson. And both of them probably, but if you want to send off to one of them, I would suggest Berry would be your best bet. So let's move on, guys. Return number 5. All right, gang. This one is from Boston, Massachusetts. Also May of 2020. And somebody wrote Hall of Fame, $10 on there, which means I'm guessing this is Jim Rice, and I did not get my Hall of Fame inscription because I did not give him enough money, which is good because, you know, back when I sent this, he was $10 a card. No doubt I sent him 2 cards or 3 cards for my sets I'm chasing. So thankfully I got most of my set cards in before he raised it to 20. So another reason why I try to send off as soon as possible with some of these guys is because when they raise their prices, they don't go up like $1 or $2. They like double in price. So here we go, guys. Hall of Fame inscribed 87 Topps and a not Hall of Fame inscribed 89 Upper Deck. I think I sent him $30, and I was kind of like thinking 15 and 15. Maybe I'll get a Hall of Fame on both, but apparently one inscription's the cost of an entire new signature. In that case, I should have just sent $30 and another one of my cards that I need to sign, like the All-Star cards you see here from 84, 87 Topps, which clearly I did not send, but that's the information from Mr. Jim Rice. 2009 Hall of Famer. 16-year career, all with the Red Sox, so no rings for him. 8-time All-Star, good signer. I got him in my very first Through the Mail Monday, numero uno, way back in January of 2019. I think it was 2019. Well, that's irrelevant. Let's just go ahead and move on to our next return. That first TTM video, oof. I can't watch that one back again. Like, I think the last 150 TTM videos I can kind of watch back and enjoy. You know, the first 30 were a feeling out process. I kind of changed my format a bit and this, that, and the other. So they're out there. I mean, it is what it is. I'm not going to hide them, but oof, it was rough back then. It was rough for old Chris Cards learning this YouTube game. Still haven't learned much, as you guys know, just by simply watching my weekly videos. But hey, at least I'm consistently mediocre, which is all I've ever strived to be. Final return from the vault. We've got Atlanta, Georgia, it looks like on there. Atlanta Metro. August of 2020, I think I saw on there. No, May of 2020. For the interest of accuracy, had to make a double check that. And we've got a blank index card. We got a grip of cards in here, my friends. We've got spoiler alert. We've got Keith Lockhart. See that that subject of this video title was not clickbait. Keith Lockhart really is in this Through the Mail Monday. Holy cow, I had him sign every card I had. Listen, when you play from 93 to 2004 like Keith Lockhart, 10 total years, 6 with the Bravos, 2 with the Royals, and a couple more years with some other random old teams there at the end of his career, you get a lot of cool cards to get signed, and you cannot pick your favorites. Look at that. It's not the Gold Rush, it's the Gold Medallion card there. There's also the Gold Rush cards I love getting signed, as well as a few of those Topps cards. So, super cool cards. Keith signed them all. Very happy to get them signed. Pride of Oral Roberts University. Very nice. He made the final out of the 1999 World Series against the Yanks, flying out to Chad Curtis. Bum deal for Mr. Keith Lockhart, but there you guys go. Awesome return from Keith. Like I said, that is like the sweet spot area where there's lots of cool cards. None of them are worth anything, but there's certainly cool looking cards back in the 2000s, the 90s, not really 2000s, but like the 90s when there was like 700 card companies. So there you guys go. Through the Mail Monday. Put it in the books. Check out this week's haul. Ken Berry, Phil Niekro, Fred Valentine, Keith Lockhart, Jim Rice, Fred Valentine. Did I mention Fred Valentine? And that was an awesome from the vault, I guess, just to mix it up a little bit. You know, I do the same old every week, as you guys know. I'm known for my consistency. And I thought, I mean, nothing really changed except for the fact that the envelopes have been sitting in a box for a couple years. So I'll do that again from time to time and open up a few, just try to get through them all. And as you guys know, I film all of my envelope openings. I don't like open up like 30 of them and like pick out 6 to do on the show. I just open them up as I do the show, and obviously if I did them as I got them, these videos would be like 45, 50 minutes long, and nobody would watch them because no one has that much time to spare. That's how the game is played here on Through the Mail on Monday. Number 183, put it in the books. Thanks for watching, my friends. Hope everyone has a great week, and I will be on later on this week with another update video. 1989 Upper Deck. Russell Rules, that's right, 2 S's, 2 L's. He's been clamoring for some more 89 Upper Deck autographed set induction cards. So let's do it this Friday or Saturday. 10 cards of Upper Deck going in until we revert back to, I think, 84 Topps. And then we just keep going. We just keep putting those cards in because they're piling up in my binder. They're piling up on my desk. They're piling up in my monster box I got. I mean, I need to get these cards where they belong, in their binders. So the quicker I get that done, the quicker I get them in the binder, the better I feel. So if you guys don't know what I'm talking about chasing 74 Topps, 84, 89 Upper Deck, and 87 Topps as well. Trying to get all those sets signed, every single card in those sets signed. Of course, that's impossible, and I probably won't get that close on 74 or 84, 87 without spending a ton of money. And, well, that's where the fun comes in. I keep track of every single penny I spend on these sets, and I track it from week to week, including the numbers of cards. Say, like, 74 Topps, I think I'm now 671 of, like, 704 cards or something like that. 709 cards, something like that. So I'm getting up there. You know, I got hundreds of cards of each set to put in, basically, and we're doing it 10 cards at a time. So the videos aren't long and unwieldy. Keep them fairly short, 6-7 minutes long. So tell you where I got them, TTM. I tell you what TTM video they're on, just in case you're like, hey, wow, you got that guy. You can go back and actually search for, say, TTMM 175, and it should pop up. Hopefully all my tags are right. So I did make all the tags. I think really older, like if you put in like TTM 7 or 8, I don't think it'll show up. I have to go back and fix those. But for pretty much most of the last 100 or so, 150 TTM videos, you can pretty much search anyone you want and find any information about any of these players I get. Another fun part of checking out those videos, and just shilling like crazy today. I don't know why. Yeah, you gotta sell your videos. You know, you gotta tell people what you got. You gotta introduce yourself. You gotta tell people what you do and this, that, and the other, and introduce yourself and tell you this is what, you know, like my TTM legend Mike Myers does. He explains everything to you the first 5 seconds of the video or 10 seconds of it, because he's assuming you are a new viewer and you are interested in what you just clicked on, which is great idea. Some of the stuff, of course, I don't do that stuff, so I sometimes I think about doing it, but, you know, I'm just not, I don't know. Whatever. I don't care. What's going on? All-Star game, guys. Home Run Derby today. You guys excited? Go Pete Alonso. back to back to back. Can he go 3 in a row? I like the fact that he's still in it and he didn't get a big head. I'm not saying they get a big head, but you know, once they're in it once, they're like, oh, I don't want to do the home run derby this year. Yeah, it was fun. Blah blah. Messed up my swing. Whatever, dude. Just it's freaking batting practice. Just whatever. Just tired of hearing it. Just I want the best home run hitters to be in the home run derby competition. So whatever. I'm glad Pete's in there. Man, Pete was hitting like 290 like a few weeks ago. He's down in 260s again. Where I mean, truth be told, that's probably where his average will settle. Hopefully 260s. 77 RBIs, I think. That's pretty awesome to lead the league, I do believe. And Austin Riley's leading the world in home runs in the National League, and he did not get to the All-Star game. Neither did Ty France of the Mariners. Ty France, who I did TTM, did get him back TTM this year, I do believe. Maybe last year. I don't know. But I've been hit a lot, guys. Don't play high school football or wrestle professionally and get hit in the head with chairs. Back when chair shots were like, just walk it off. You know, what's a concussion? Who cares, right? Oh my gosh, I can't remember anything. Anyways, that's it, my friends. So happy you joined me for this rant. If you're still listening, I'm not sure why. I wouldn't. I would have turned this off a long time ago. Minutes ago. I gotta make a thumbnail now. I gotta do it. The subjects are the worst, man. I just thumbnails. I always just kind of like, you know, like TTM Troy. He does kind of the same thumbnail every time he does a video. He doesn't do videos as often as he used to, but he does very consistent thumbnails. It's pretty much they're all the same. And so when I started, I'm like, every thumbnail is gonna be different. So you kind of lose the branding a little bit because when you see Troy's thumbnail, you know what it is. You know it's a TTM video. When you see my thumbnail, you actually kind of got to pay attention to it. No one pays attention to anything anymore. So it sort of loses that whole branding aspect of it, where people are just like, oh, here's a new video from Chris Cards, let's watch it. And you actually kind of got to be like, oh, this is a TTM video. None of my thumbnails really have any sort of similar characteristics unless I'm always feeling lazy, but sometimes I get creative, really creative, too creative, spend too much time on it, but I gotta do my thumbnail, try to make them all different, which is always fun. Thumbnail's better than the subject, Through the Mail Monday 183, what am I gonna put this time? From the vault, I did from the vault, so maybe I can do a vault picture for my thumbnail, and then maybe the subject will be like, let's see. Subject will be Through the Mail Monday 183-6. How about 6 years old? How about that for tricky lingo? So it's 6 years old returns, including from like beyond the grave. That'll be Negros. There's 2 Hall of Famers I got too. 2 Hall of Famers and Keith Lockhart. The thumbnail will be we got Phil Negro? No, because that'll give away the subject heading. That's got to be kind of the clicky, like, oh, you got to click on this and see who's beyond the grave I got back. I'm gonna do some wild crap for my thumbnail. Maybe do a vault thing with some cobwebs and a grave on it, and then I'm gonna do my subject, which I hate writing subjects because they're too repetitive, and I hate repetition. Says the guy that just made his 183rd Through the Mail Monday video. But I'll figure something out. It'll be super cool. It'll all come together and look great and wonderful and fantastic, and you guys will click on it and probably and watch my video and be mediocrely entertained. Because as I said, that's my goal. See ya.